This is my other overlay. Big Simple Chill. I don't think that Outer Worlds is gonna be chill, but I tagged it as that, so Big Simple Chill. Okie doke. Come
on!
Thanks for the follow. Alright, here we go now. Bella Bubblegum Yum. Felicia Day was playing Outer Worlds earlier. No comment. To be honest, I have no idea if I'm going to enjoy the Outer Worlds. I have no idea. To be honest, I've never really enjoyed the highly just like praised Fallout games that Obsidian made. I'm gonna jump back into Hangouts. Is this the first playthrough of Oxenfree? Yes. And I'm stopping for the night, but I will continue tomorrow. Sorry, you jumped in right as I kind of reached a stopping point. But yeah, I'm down for more of that. Hey bots, how you doing? So yeah, to be honest, like I've never really been a huge fan of the Fallout games that, you know, this is like kind of a successor to. Not to say that I think they're bad. It's not like that at all. It's just more like they never kind of resonated with me. But something about this resonates. I think that I like the humor that I've seen represented in whatever preview trailers and etceteras. So I'm looking forward to giving this a shot. Let's see here. Oh man. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yo, dude.
Yo, dude. Yo. How you doing?
I'm sick. Yeah. I went to the clinic today because I woke up with a lump on my neck. And
oh, is it a lymph node?
see, that's what I thought. Because of like where it's tender, it might be a salivary gland.
Oof.
They were like, yeah, this might be the mumps. And I was like, oh, that's cool.
That's not good.
Yeah, I'm on self-isolation for 5 days. So I can't really be around people. For 5 days.
Well, yeah, you could ruin someone's children.
Oh yeah, just the anti-vaxxers.
Jesus. Supernova mode adds additional challenges to the game. If you reduce the difficulty below Supernova, you cannot enable it. Enemies have more health and deal more damage. You must eat, drink, and sleep to survive. Companions can die permanently. Crippled body and limb conditions can only be healed with bed rest. Weapons and armor work very poorly at 0 durability. You can only fast travel to your ship. You can only sleep inside your ship. You can only manually save while inside your ship. Jesus. Why would anyone do that to themselves? Why?
I would do that to myself.
Yeah, fucking do it. You won't.
I mean, I can't.
Pussy.
But I would.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations.
I have the game volume down. I mean, the stream volume down because I don't want it to like echo.
I turned on the subtitles and it's not subtitling.
Oh look, it's a sonic screwdriver.
Yeah! I get that reference. Dr. What, right? Dr. Who's It's?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm just kidding. I'm actually a huge Doctor Who fan. I just had to take a break during the dark Moffat era.
Yeah, Yeah.
But hey, I actually really liked the new series. They made the Doctor political, which was going. Hey, look, it's Rick Sanchez. No, I don't want. No. I was kind of hoping I could try and. It really is just. I assume this is the guy who was in the trailer.
Phineas Vernon Wells.
Phineas and Ferb is the show. Listen.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to
I'm listening.
forever,
Yeah.
just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line.
Why isn't it subtitling? Jesus.
Right.
Okay. All right. What kind of mutant am I making in this game? Temperament. Good. I could make a very average human being who's just good at everything. They're just good.
They're just, average.
Or I could make
This
Hulk
would cut
strong.
the Marauder's head off.
Very high.
But are your wits as quick as your fingers?
Make him strong and smart.
Make him my boyfriend also.
Shut up. Oh my god, I had to call the guy and tell him that he might possibly get the mumps.
This is good. Yep. This is good. I'm happy with this
He
actually.
took it really well and was like, I'm actually more concerned of your health and if you're doing okay. And I was like, you're so sweet. But seriously, you might get the mumps.
Oops, no kids.
And
Oops,
then
all
he was
berries.
What did he say? He's like, yeah, I've been wrestling with people all morning, so you might start an epidemic if I do get the mumps. And I was like, bruh.
Bruh.
I was like, okay. That sucks.
Right.
I hope
State
you
Health
haven't lost
Department
that
might call me
silver tongue
soon.
to frostbite.
Do I want
county
to? Do I
department.
want to be stealthy? Oh, I kind of want to be techie. I want to be a techie, dialogue-driven
Your skills
sav.
are wasted in a corporate lab.
Definitely add on to leadership because you might never know when you it's like charisma in D&D.
Leadership is always horseshit.
You know what? Fuck
Wait,
you
did
too.
I say D&D or leadership? What the fuck is wrong with me?
Leadership.
Leadership is always horseshit because the freaking horde mentality in these RPG games is always tacked on. It's never fully realized, and it's always an afterthought.
Right.
Even in Half-Life.
Right.
I mean, I can always learn the skill if I find I am in, oh shit, wow, minions are actually like important.
Right. Not judging you.
Beverage service technician. Is that what I am? Drink effect duration plus 30%. Great. Cashier subgrade
Medical
non-supervisor.
technician.
Elevator operations specialist. Factory worker. I like how factory worker it gives me a dodge bonus. Farmer. Dirt.
My back is starting to hurt.
Oh no.
Maybe I'm dying.
Oh no.
Stream.
Tossball team mascot inspiration. Medical technician. Ooh, science assistant level 0. I could make Rick and just make him sciencey. No discernible
techie.
aptitude. Hmm?
He is techie.
He's
You're
techie.
better off without an indenturement contract.
Colonist sounded like a nice entry-level career for a person of your skills. Expanding humanity's reach by civilizing the cosmic frontier was ambitious enough without worrying about your day job. You had the rest of your life to... In this episode of Big Simple Live, Noelle dies. Ah, the ever difficult decision. Do I make
Female.
a female or do I make a very ugly male?
Make a very ugly female.
I mean, come on now. Oh, you.
So many choices.
Are these presets?
Actually, yeah, I think they are. I think that's just face shape.
I'm gonna make my future wife. Okay, here we go.
I need to turn our head to be able to see. Can you move them?
Oh! Oh, that's bad. Why did it make him a male? Ugh! That's actually not bad. You kind of like, it's just like Klingon. That's all I could. Oof. A lot of these characters are very scabby.
God, my back.
Oh, aliens.
Oh my god.
This guy is he's the aliens guy. Ooh, I like the mutton chops. What is that hair?
They're dreads, duh.
They look like their fucking skin's about to fall off.
They look uber tanned. Like
I kind of like this guy.
I like that randomization.
Yeah, this one's not bad at all. I think I'll tweak this one and then hairstyles. Let's look at some hairstyles. Wow, they just yeah, I like that hairstyle.
Oh god. That's the Joker.
Yeah. Are we making the Joker now? Is that the deal?
Yeah. Oh, unibrow.
I'll make the original Joker, who had a mustache. A little tiny mustache. I like these facial hairs. It's actually pretty cool. Well...
Why does he look like... I was gonna say, why does he look like Batman's butler?
There's a comic book series where Alfred has to become the Joker because the Joker didn't exist in that universe or some fucking bullshit.
And then the fucking Batman goes crazy.
Yeah, something.
There's also a comic where he kicks Superman's ass.
I mean, that's every comic. No. What is this? Shiny and chrome.
Ooh. Whoa.
There's the Joker makeup, pretty much. A little bit. I can't really find a good Joker makeup. Well, if only there was a workshop support with extra, makeup that people could add.
Like color changing?
Yeah. No, I don't like that. Get them vitiligo.
This December, I'll remember. God.
I like that there's different arrangements of dirt. You can't make you can make a clean person, but it's like you can also just make a very dirty man.
A man who has not showered in days.
Oh, there he is. There's the Joker. You want to know how I got these scars?
Who is texting me?
Am I making a low tier Joker? This is the dumbest idea, to be honest. It's just everything's been played out though. You can't really do anything novel. I say novel. You can't do a gimmick character because it's been done.
Alright, just do you. Just do you, fam.
I'm gonna do this guy's gonna be a mix of Rick, the Joker, and Ash from Evil Dead.
Oh god. You know what? I had a good game with Ash once. With an Ash.
Rash. Walking.
Playing,
No. Rash Phoenix. There we go.
Oh,
That's his name.
hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Troy.
What's up?
Sup?
What's
Oh,
up?
I still can't put the fucking
Looks to be your
subtitles on.
lucky day, my friend.
How
What
you
is
doing?
up?
What is up?
The apartment above me is up.
Oh, Jesus.
We reached it.
Yeah.
Not likely, bootlicker.
How's it going?
Initiate skill
What,
jump.
what are you doing?
I was drinking tea.
What type
Box
of tea are you
playing
drinking?
OuterWorlds.
Yeah, what kind of tea is it? Is it magic potion bullshit?
It's chamomile.
Chamomile.
Is it anti-balloon tea?
Anti-balloon.
I don't look like a balloon, okay? Yes, a part of my neck is swollen, but it's not that bad. I will fucking end you.
I didn't get it. But I did get it after Noel got mad. That was good. Was it anti-balloon? I was just like
There you are, wondering what's going
I
on.
had an image in my head is all I'll say.
Your colony should
I will end you on stream.
You were not part of the visual. I'm just saying that.
This means that you and every other
what was your vision?
Well, just to develop it because honestly, it was very simple. Just a kid at a party and he had a cup of tea and the balloons were just not around him. That's it. That's as simple as it gets.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
sounds about right.
Not to worry. I've pumped your body.
Well, I should probably listen to this very good dialogue.
To keep you from dying so
Heck yeah.
horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see. Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies.
Get
saving
that
you.
cloth.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I must
Check
have
it.
you
Have any.
securing
Cloth.
more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now,
I mean,
my ship is inoperative, but
what
I've
does your
managed to
research
hire
say
a
about me
smuggler
helping
to help
you?
out. He'll be. Oh,
What?
I see we're in position.
That's,
Good luck.
that's what you've been doing the last month. Assisted suicide or whatever.
Honestly, look, right now I'm just wondering how I even would fucking get the mumps.
Yeah,
No.
that's
You've been
true.
kissing too many balloons. I'm sorry.
Only one boy. This entire fucking not year, month.
Well, at least that's sorted now, right?
Working.
Yeah, he has the bumps as well now.
Now, where were we? Oh, yes.
Oh, he doesn't.
His name is Hawthorne, and he should
I
be
mean,
waiting
how do
for
you
you
know?
at the
Maybe it
landing
just
site. He's
hasn't
to be your
blossomed yet.
chauffeur.
I mean, I warned him about it, and he was very nice about it, so that's nice.
Dashing gunslinger, one of a kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him.
Is he gonna come take care of
I've
you?
also outfitted you with.
I mean,
a simple
no one can
wireless
enter my
monitor
room,
I
so
can
no.
track your progress. I'll
But-
check in with you as soon as you land.
Wow, what a
Good
little
luck.
bitch.
I'm all
I hate you.
I'm counting on you.
So I absolutely missed 100% of what my motive is in this game, but that's fine. It's an Obsidian game. I'm Rick Ash Phoenix. I'm Rash Phoenix. I am the man who's going to explode the nuke in the town, drink the anti-balloon tea, and then it's
Oh,
gonna.
I watched this cutscene before.
Ah, you've landed good.
Cook me, what was it now? Sauce me a skipper, by tea time.
Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there
Go back to bed. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I don't think my brain is registering any of this.
I believe
Hawthorne
it.
won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not
I believe
sure
it
I
too.
trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head.
Whoa.
Shame about the whole
God, did you land on
morphing
somebody?
thing. Nasty.
Yeah, don't worry, they were a bad witch. And then his fucking corpse just kind of rolls up back under the
Well, you
the
might have
capsule.
missed it, but you landed directly on the person that you were going to meet.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
So he placed the beacon for you to be sent there, and didn't get the memo not to stand at the beacon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very good. Yo, I gotta throw this out there because I never exude positivity for a game, but this looks very good. Like, just very instantly, I am impressed with this novel-looking world, which is a rarity. Oh shit! An
The game
obstacle.
looks very good.
Fucked up the person you're supposed to meet. That's
Well,
nice.
What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Oh hey,
Press
there we
spacebar.
go. No, I'm good. Idiots! Don't tell
Right.
me what to do.
Kill it.
No, you know what? I do not conform. All right, I'm sorry. I'm done with that joke. Mostly because there's no way I was gonna get underneath that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's fair.
I think everything I've seen of this game looks very good. The only thing that I have a slight dislike for is the creatures of the world.
Oh, what's that?
I don't know.
You're
I
one
just
of the creatures of the world.
I don't like the way that they look.
Can't catch them. That's the problem. Can't
No,
train
I
them.
just don't really like them.
Oh.
Oh, well. I was gonna say you completely ignored the stealth of this game already.
I mean, that is a trend for me. I don't. Me and stealth do not go hand in hand.
Yeah, what's up, Noah?
Nothing.
Very good.
Look, I'm barely mentally here. So.
Huh?
Oh, I have pizza.
You've been frozen for a while.
I don't want to hear that.
Bound to
Pizza?
be unforeseen side effects.
I don't have
Yeah.
pizza.
I ate a lot of sushi in the past 2 days.
I had some
I
sushi
want
the other
sushi.
day.
Oh fuck! Is that tea or is that you laughing?
Ooh, took a big puff of that vape right there, bud.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Don't worry, I got
Looks
this.
like the bleeding
So
stopped.
intently at
I
you.
owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report.
Your what?
Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting
He said he's
outside
looking
help.
so intently at you.
We were out on patrol.
Yeah,
I saw a
it's an
marauder
Obsidian
camp up
game
in the
for
hills.
sure.
Thought I could take him.
At least the facial animations are like decent this time.
Yeah.
What are the odds of that, right?
I'm gonna go.
Barely
My
still
like
biased my
lungs
life.
are hurting.
Crawled in here and blocked off the
Well,
exit
that
with
makes
those
sense.
cans.
You don't have to talk.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I'm saying I don't want you to go. Fuck, man, there was no good way out of that. All right, go. See ya. Hope you get better.
Wow, fuck.
I hope you do. Genuinely.
You're so rude.
Wow.
Nah, I'm kidding.
Spacer's choice policy clearly stipulates
I'm also
that
just
dead
tired.
and
I got to
dead
sleep
are
for like
two
an hour,
completely different
and then I
properties
was
of
like
matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my
when
post.
I woke up.
I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters?
It'd be
by the
rude
one
to
of
entrance?
the
order
guys
food
Marauders come
responded.
sniffing around in here.
at
I can
almost
take them all
1
out
a.m.
with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Probably not, right?
Yeah.
You should do it.
You look like you know your way around a gun.
Because like if
Got some
anybody's
spare
out
ammo.
there door
Not
dashing right
counting the
now,
bullet
then,
in my
like,
side. Here,
they
you
want
can
the
have my
orders,
saber too,
right?
for patching me up and all. All
They're
Spacer's
doing it of
choice
their own
weapons are
free
now
will.
30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes,
Ours
nailed
really
it that
open
time.
though.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something?
Just like diners.
Don't take this the wrong way or
I can
nothing,
order from
but
Denny's.
I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company
What would I
policy.
even get from Denny's?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale.
That's right.
you should
Ask the
Community.
stupid questions after you take his
Edgewater's
gun.
A little ways down.
Oh.
Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a Provisioners for a can of our famous salt tuna.
True. Good advice.
You should get the Grand Slam sandwich.
I'm gonna grand slam this guy into the next fucking beyond.
Try it. I dare you.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna save first. He's dead.
I hate you.
Oh fuck.
What?
They
What's
really
up?
did it.
I mean, this is an Obsidian game.
I'm upset.
I guess the true test is when you find a child.
Nah, I'm loading.
Well,
It didn't happen.
That doesn't change the fact that you can still try the morals of this game. To see
Yeah,
if you can kill a child.
Oh, right. That's true. Well, oh yeah, because you couldn't kill them in Skyrim, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
In a
good-
lot of games, you can't kill the children.
Isn't there a
I'm too
whole
nice.
thing? Sorry.
Huh?
All right. I hear there's a whole thing in the new Call of Duty where you can, like, they intentionally added a thing where you can
Yeah.
shoot the kid.
Yeah, I don't. Did you ever play
Hear me? What in the
Modern Warfare 2 campaign?
I have not played a single Call of Duty.
Okay.
I played the Modern Warfare 3 campaign.
Tactical time dilation. Oh, is this the new?
Yep.
I'm actually very glad this is in. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
It's very much different, but still feels very the same.
Oh Jesus!
God, they're like psychos.
They're
But
marauders.
no, a lot of people are comparing that that mission from the new Modern Warfare to Modern Warfare 2, where you play as like terrorist organization that walks through an airport and just like mows down civilians.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Hacking and picking locks.
Did you ever play the campaign for Modern Warfare 3?
No. I very much stopped playing Call of Duties when they got bad.
It was good. Modern Warfare 3 was good.
I don't believe you.
Fuck off.
I believe that. Here's what I believe. I believe that you had a good time with it, and I'm glad.
Oh, I could have shot the fucking barrels. I did that the stupid way.
I'm happy you had a good time with the video game that you played.
You know what happened there? You know what the criminal cardinal offense that this game just made? The barrels aren't red. You always make the exploding barrels red. Come on.
Okay, but realistically, are exploding barrels going to be red?
Shh. No, listen. This is a video game. This is rule
Yeah, it is
one.
a video game.
You make the
You
barrels.
always make the you make the splodies red.
What's the time button again? Is it tab?
Not in
No, that's not it.
Borderlands.
What is it? Alt? What is it? Oh, there it's Q. I got it. There we go. I'm amazing.
Are you?
Oh, you can
There's
dodge.
some explosive stuff in Borderlands that is red.
They're not red.
Well, I mean, some of them are, yeah.
Yeah,
Not
the
all of
exploding
them.
ones. Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
it
No,
depends
I'm
on,
pretty sure it's the fire.
It depends on the effect that they protrude. Like chalk ones are blue, slag ones are purple.
But at least, but the game has red exploding barrels, so they're in the clear. They're fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
I want a different. Yo, what is going on with these frame hangups?
The frang-ups?
Frame-ups? Yeah, that's it.
It took me a second to
Oh my
actually
god.
merge those two words.
I think
I
these are
don't
good
know
guys.
Okay, you know, all of me aching right now, so I'm gonna go to bed. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Sleep well.
How do you holster your weapon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just knock out for like the next 5
But you
days.
best keep your head down. There's
What are we gonna do?
marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Call on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with
Now
a
that
fine
she's
if it weren't
gone.
for all these marauders shambling about.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up? The food?
I'm looking for
Really?
food.
How is he?
I'm also kind of hungry.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive
Now that
medical
she's
aid from
gone.
off-brand physicians.
I mean,
We'll see him back to Edgewater.
currently
Have to
you
see
are
if that
not
cross
here.
these marauders off with the
Now
swift,
that you're
cost-efficient
gone.
fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense.
Yeah.
I just,
Uh-huh.
you know,
Uh-huh. This is all
Need a
very
couple of
good.
winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
man, this playthrough is gonna be amazing, especially when I talk over and also don't care about most of the dialogue and story. Shit, I'm such a fucking good content thing. Good.
Well, sometimes. Management's
Yeah,
real good at
persuaded.
cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Y'all swears, good shit. Now we're talking. This is a real game.
What'd they say?
Fucking laminated.
Wow.
No.
Solid.
Oh, jeez. So they got rid of VATS and instead replaced it with bullet time, basically.
Yep.
Honestly, solid choice. VATS,
I mean, I'm not really sure they could logically use that system.
I mean, you mean like legally?
I mean, they could make something very similar and not call it VATS, obviously.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
But I think the like segmented percentile body part shot thing is
Not
like,
just anyone has chosen to enforce landing regulations, you know?
as much as they're trying to make a similar game to what they have made in the past, I feel like they're trying not to make Fallout here.
Yeah.
Please be informed that this
Which is a
vessel
good
contains
choice,
no
given
valuable plunder.
Every single person has been like, oh yeah, they're
Unauthorized
just
access of
making not
spacefaring
Fallout.
vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
I don't know what it was about Fallout that didn't really resonate with me. I think that it took itself just a little bit too seriously. It's very glum and dreary. And there is a little bit of humor in it, but it's like kind of, I don't know. It always felt really fucking miserable. And I think with OuterWorlds kind of...
I think that's like the point though, yeah?
No, absolutely. And you know, like I started when I started playing this, I said that I wasn't a huge fan of the Obsidian Fallouts. I know that's a crime, but that's not to say I think they're bad games. They're exactly the best of what they're trying to be. It's just not my thing. I never found it to be... It never resonated with me.
I don't think there's anything wrong with disliking Fallout.
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed
you might
that
be
I
in
am authorized to use
the minority, but
retribution against unwanted
I usually am.
solicitors. Please
Whatever.
return any misappropriated equipment.
It's like saying you
and
don't like
exit
the Elder
this vessel in
Scrolls.
an
It's
orderly
like, that's
fashion.
fine. You don't have to
Failure
like
do
the Elder
so
Scrolls.
will result in your immediate destruction.
I found I liked the Elder Scrolls, but I also never finished one, so I'm probably in the minority there too.
Jettison procedures initiated.
What'd you play?
Disengaging airlocks.
Hold on, I think I just fucked up.
3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed.
Oh, I see. The ship was lying to me. I played Oblivion. I played Skyrim. I want to play Morrowind one day, but I don't think I will ever be able to get into it, to be honest.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Yeah.
What about Daggerfall?
I mean, I'm not even sure you're old enough to really have logically played that when it was good.
Hey, I'm hitting boomer age. I can play whatever I want now and enjoy it. Except for Fortnite.
No, that's not true.
I deduce from the tone of
Oh yeah,
your
that's
voice
true. I can floss.
Captain
Look.
Hawthorne failed
Check
to
it
Yeah, see,
out.
there you go.
designated location.
Yeah.
The exact not thing that flossing is.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Oh, fuck Rash Phoenix, I guess. I guess I'm Captain Hawthorne then.
I don't think I'm gonna order food.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure.
I think I'm just going to let you enjoy this story without me for a little bit.
No! Fuck!
Must be replaced.
I've been alone for so long.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator
whose fault
within
is
a
that,
worker
really?
settlement falls within acceptable
Yeah, you'll be back though, right?
Yeah, I'll be back. Give me
Solid.
like 15 minutes, bro.
In the electrical
Nah.
networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Yes! Oh, yes, I've done it! Oh, I'm so good at this game. Oh. Yep. Yep. Every time you level up, you earn skill points. I was really trying to give this game the benefit of the doubt and assume it wasn't just going to tell me that. Work diligently, improve yourself, and you too can achieve middle management. Solid points available, 10 of them. Okay, so this is how I play RPG games. Some people will hate me for it. That's fine. I like to hold off on a level up until I know actually how I want to play the game. Usually I like to find a play style. I like bows and like kind of rustic, simple weaponry. I'm not a huge fan of melee in these kind of games, and when I played Fallout and Oblivion,
allow me to monitor them constantly. Please ignore them.
I usually went for ranged weapons. I mean, it's weird to me to play a fantasy game and not want to like cast spells and shit.
The Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Yay.
I suppose everything
Gun.
unreliable belongs to you now, Captain.
One of my weapon. Okay, listen, just cool it with the witty dialogue for 2 minutes. Here. Sawed-off shotgun. Okay. I can tinker. Can I destroy one of these? For parts? Wow. I like that. Ooh, look at that. Look at that subsurface scatter. I don't know what I'm talking about. I have a saber. Okay, let's look at my stuff. How do I repair? Tinker. I'm still in Tinker. Okay. Repair it. Sure. Yeah. I'm sure this was that was a dumb thing to do. Oh, breakdown. Here we go. You know what? I don't. I probably should keep that weapon. Breakdown. I probably should keep the shotgun as well.
No, really.
How do I change weapons? How do I change weapons? How do I assign things? Here we go. Solid. Okay. That works exactly as intended. Item repair, yeah. I just repaired something. So, I mean, I'm not very good at stealth. This has been known. I am historically one of the worst at stealth.
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our
respec. No.
respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died. If you possess a power regulator, please insert the part into the appropriate slot, which is this one.
Solid. Yeah, I'm bad at stealth. I don't like melee. I never got melee to break the game as so many people did. So many people I knew were like, you just gotta like build in exactly this specific way.
Due to
Probably.
catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
You just like punch a guy off the planet, basically.
To travel alone, but he always had me.
In, you know, many various Bethesda games. So I don't know what kind of weapons are available in this game. I'm you know, I assume a lot of shooty blasties. I probably want to get, like, if I'm a tinker, ideally I'd like to be able to have robots and shit. That's what I like. I like robots.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it?
Yep.
You sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Starship Safety Inspector.
Yeah, fair point. I'll let it go this time.
Nice.
If you're looking to help us out with our marauder problem, talk to Constable Reyes over in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Yo, that was a solid little narrative there, honestly. I shouldn't be so impressed with that, but that was like fair, logical reasoning to the whole thing. I don't know why. I really appreciate that. So many games are just like, yeah, I know you have to save the world, but I'm still gonna charge you full price for these bombs, okay? Yeah, I know. You're gonna kill Ganon. It's fine. $50 for the shield. Oh, shit. I wonder how tough this guy is. Primal Behemoth. I'm gonna not bug that guy for now. Mushrooms. I love me a mushroom. Let's go and find a side quest. Uh-oh. What's your deal? Oh, ow, 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 ow. Assault rifle might be good. I'm gonna try the shotgun though. I'm gonna just try a lot of guns, try a lot of things, see what I like. I might treat this like Borderlands, where I just kind of like switch between weapons occasionally. I know like you have to level up different perks in Borderlands for different weapons, but you know what I mean. I know I heard someone else. What was the button to heal? F? There you go. Ow. What the fuck? Oh. That's not really doing anything, huh? Ow. I don't know how much Healy stuff I have. Okay, let's have a look at some of our newly acquired hunting rifle. Ooh, assault rifle. Okay, I think I probably want to go assault rifle. What's this? I think I mean, I thought it was pretty close to that guy, but I don't know. Okay, I think I have eight things left. I'm very, very grateful that I get to play this game, but that it essentially cost me $1 to play it. I'm probably gonna kill that, whatever it is. Hey QB, the Xbox Game Pass seems dope. I paid for a month for $1 today, and this is what, this is what I'm playing. Nice. Get some meat flesh. I'm gonna turn your skeleton into a bicycle. Okay, what? Oh, what's going on here? There's some kind of environmental storytelling going on here. Can I shovel? Can I use the shovel to dig up this? There's something interesting going on here. There's a resident that got attacked while he was burying someone, but like, did he just bury someone? I think that's what's going on. He just buried someone and then he died to these raptor dudes. I thought maybe I could like use the shovel on the grave. I think you can use the shovel? Really? I don't seem to be able to. Repair? But you can also swing it into faces. It's made for digging in dirt, but you can also swing it into faces. Good. Yeah. Well, I mean, just a guess though. Oh, okay, you don't know. I'm thinking actually you cannot use it. I'm trying to think of all of my favorite RPGs. Oh, I really liked KOTOR as a kid. KOTOR 1. I never played KOTOR 2. I had a lot of problems with KOTOR 1. Not that I didn't like it. I still really like it, but it basically screwed me in various different ways. But I'd like to play through that game again one day. And then maybe KOTOR 2. Can I get in here? That was kind of like one of my favorite RPGs as a kid. Can't remember. I'm struggling to remember which RPGs I played. Yo, we got some interesting things just now. Armor management. Oh, can we put some more stuff on? I can't repair that. Tech skills +5. I'm not going to take that off. But I will put this on. That looks dope. Bunch of nanners. Very good. So we got Thug Kit. Increases your melee and defense skills. Interesting. Oh, this is a modification. Add to junk. Fun Times Barrel. Ranged weapon mod. Cool. Okay. Weapon parts. Mag kits. Cool. Stranger in a Strange Land. Did that say Stranger in a Stranger Land? No, just Strange Land. Okay. I can level up. As I say, I'm gonna keep it simple for now. I wonder if there's... Oh, I can't swim. Okay. They made a decision there. Can the player swim? Nope. You never played any of them? Trying to think of all the other RPGs. I mean, I played Oblivion. I don't know if any RPG really... Oh, you know what? I loved Fable. The original Fable. Yeah, I know, like, it had problems, and I know it wasn't what was promised, but I wasn't in it, like, I wasn't hyped at all for it. It came out, and, like, I eventually got it on PC, and enjoyed the shit out of it. It was just a really fun little action RPG. I enjoyed. Besides that, I mean, I am really struggling to remember what games I played, what RPG games I played. Am I stealing now? 0G Brew. I do really like this world they've created. It's just a little bit more colorful and a little bit more, I don't know, less played out. What is this? Oh, I can pick it. Criminal activities and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in those activities without consequences. Gotcha. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do anything illegal now, would I? I think it tells you if you're trying to steal, as in it's red when you steal. This does seem like someone's house. What was that? Captain's identification given to you by Ada after the unfortunate passing of Alex. Oh, I don't... Yeah, okay, I know what that is. Jeweled ring. Necklace. Are these just like shit to sell? This necklace makes a strong fashion statement. Look at my neck. There is something on it. A pretty something. Look at it. Yep. Corporate Service Award. A medium-sized award typical of the kind given out at annual company achievement banquets galaxy-wide. What was this award for? Most unused paid time off? Greatest amount of coffee drunk in one break? Fewest bathroom rests? You will never know. This seems like garbage. It doesn't even sell for all that much. Toss ball card Aldo. Collectible toss ball card. Writing is pretty good in this game as far as you've seen. Yeah, I'm enjoying the... I mean, I've been talking a lot over some of the dialogue, but I am really enjoying just kind of like the world and some of the little things. And I mean, I'm like 20 minutes into this game right now, but I'm already in it. I'm in it. I'll tell you, I'm way more in it already than I ever was in Fallout 4. Because as much as I have respect and admiration for Fallout 3 and New Vegas, Fallout 4 was just a garbage fire. Holy shit. I never gave it a single solitary shit for anything that happened in the game. I'm gonna shit on it, and people are welcome to shit on me back, but man, I did not like that game. It's the only one you've played a bit of? Jesus Christ. Listen. I just really didn't like it, okay? I don't really like it all that much either. Alright.
I'm back.
You're back? That wasn't 15 minutes?
I was close to.
Just be a minute.
Oh shit.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
He's off the threats.
Maybe a little bit longer, actually.
Boss's
shit.
orders. We all got quotas to make.
Yeah, dude.
I was reminiscing about all of the RPGs that I've played and which ones I enjoyed as a kid. Trying to remember which ones.
You know what's a very funny topic?
What's that?
Just earlier tonight, I had like a pretty long discussion about what makes an RPG.
Okay. I've actually had like heated arguments about this before. I'm interested in what your take is.
So me and 3 other people boiled it down to 4 things with a sort of 5th thing in there. So the first thing that makes an RPG, it has to have story.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody's disagreeing with that one. You have to play as a character.
Okay, interesting.
Which we decided you have to play as a character or a collective of characters.
Okay.
So you can play as like a group of characters, but you know, the element of a character in the world has to be there. And, you know, you're making the decisions for them. As if they were you. Right?
Okay. That's 2 things, right?
That's the second thing.
Okay.
The third thing is there has to be stats and skills.
Okay.
And then what was the... Fuck, I forgot that as well. What was after that?
Hold on, pause that for just a sec.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Must be town boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I was not issued one. What are you talking about?
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
It kind of sounds like William Shatner.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but
maybe it is.
There are people who live there.
I highly doubt it.
I mean, you never know, man.
Marauders aren't people.
They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I charge by the head. Sure.
Good law, no. I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
You're waiting for Dying Light 2? I am looking forward to Dying Light 2. I am, however, cautiously optimistic.
That's the one we were gonna play together, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I'd still reaffirm I think we could play Dying Light 1, and it would be fun.
You were like, let's play Dying Light 1. And I was like,
nah.
Yeah, but isn't 2 coming out? And then you were like, yeah, but who cares? I was like, I'd rather just play that one.
The thing is, my only I would say argument against that is that I don't know if the second one's going to be good. I know the first one's good.
How do you know?
I've played through the entire thing.
Well, then that's not fun.
It's a lot of fun. I know it's fun. I enjoyed that game a lot.
Yeah, but you've already played it.
What the fuck does it matter to you? I mean, alright, fair enough. The story can be garbage. I'm used to that from Dying Light 1. No, dude. Your choices matter, remember? You just want the fun jumps and I'm happy. Yeah, fun jumps are good. Till the power's about to go and it's time for bandit deserters to come back home.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is...
Seems like solid waifu material.
May prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
I'm really not a huge fan of partners, but well, let's see that.
Great.
Let's see how it goes.
And hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
If you get in my way even once, I swear to God,
and thank you again for your
I'm going to test the limits of this morality system. Okay. Alright, so there needs to be a story. You need to play a character as a character or a group of characters, and there needs to be stats and skills. That's 3.
Yeah. The last one is there has to be some form of equipment.
Okay. So, with that in mind, I mean, that means that Diablo falls into that category, and that would put, I mean, obviously all of the Elder Scrolls in there. And here's the one that was contentious for me, is under those 4 categories, that would mean that San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, would it be an RPG or not? Do guns count as equipment?
I mean, like, by the rules, I think yes. Yes, it is.
Okay.
But it just feels bad because the quote unquote stats literally do nothing. Actually, no, that's not true. It's more RPG than I remember, because I remember grinding out the fucking SMG until I could dual wield them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
that's very RPG to me.
There were driving stats. There were even bicycle stats.
Sorry. Let's talk when you're free.
I remember grinding that game for a long
just
time
wanna
to get
here.
those stats up.
And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just Mr. Thompson has his own view.
I would say
on account of it's his job.
There's no
and all,
equipment
but
though.
That's not the only side of it.
Well, that's the contention with your specific. They do engage in dialogue too. Like, yeah. My side was that I think that GTA San Andreas is an RPG, and that I was arguing that I've always felt that is true, but I think a lot of people would disagree. But with your definitions, if you consider guns to be equipment, then it would be. If you don't, then it wouldn't be.
To Mr.
I
Thompson,
would.
a person's
Gear.
It does its
I think
job
in San
quality-wise.
Andreas,
If it squeaks or stutters,
I do
it
not
gets
consider
replaced.
guns to
The
be any
deserters are
form of
decent folk.
equipment.
I need
Well,
some
you can also pick up armor in that game. Just saying.
Shut up. which I guess is like where
I don't know anybody well.
like
I mostly listen
you
to
would
them
think
talk,
of stats
get
as
my
well,
head down.
right?
There was a boy named Thomas who
Like,
used to
yeah.
follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I
Stats
fixed.
to
He was real sweet to me.
gear
Not
is
any
like a
sort of
large one that is used. I don't think it's necessarily needed to be an RPG, but
Miss McDevitt. Oh, gosh,
I
no.
would be on
She
the
was a
side
real
of it
important
is.
person. A flavorist.
I would agree with you
Made
that
all the food taste
it
decent.
is an RPG.
She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson.
It's just like it's such a hop, skip, and a jump from that to like something like Fable, which I think most people would agree is an RPG.
I mean, RPG is such like a broad term, dude.
Sure.
That's not.
Can't say as I know.
Which is the
Wasn't there.
reason we were having the
The sound
discussion
carried,
earlier.
but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt. If he can get out to her.
Which does kind of like
Mr. Thompson's
maybe
aiming to take away their power.
the not
They'll have
mandatory
no
but
lights
maybe
to see, nor
that we
heat to
decided
cook.
on was
They'll be at the mercy of marauders
was
or
choices.
worse. It don't seem right to me, mister. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
like just the ability to choose what's next,
Thanks,
right?
mister.
Mhm.
I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong.
But I
of it.
do
That's
honestly
what my
think
dad used
that
to say anyways.
you could make an RPG that doesn't have any form of choice to it. Just like a completely linear RPG.
I think that Diablo is more or less that. Are you saying like choice in the story, or are you saying choice in even how you play?
Just choices.
I feel like there's got to be some kind of choice, otherwise it's barely a game. I see, I understand.
So here's what I was thinking, because the people I was talking to were very much against the idea that you have to have choice.
Whoops.
But I brought up the idea of a false sense of choice, which a false sense of choice is not choice, right?
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like choice, which would be like my example was an explosive arrow versus a rocket launcher, where statistically they do the same exact thing no matter what. But is it choice? Not really, because they are literally doing the same exact thing. They are the same thing.
Would it not be a choice in playstyle?
I mean, not really.
I feel like
at that point, it's basically just like equipping a skin to something.
Weird in here. It's too clean.
I almost feel like you're describing a bad game.
I never said it would be good.
What is it?
Yeah, that's true.
You're an outsider.
But I do think it would be an RPG.
Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well.
Hold on.
How rare to see you out.
I can explain using your own description for why it wouldn't be an RPG.
I so rarely get new
if I have an answer.
Okay.
Name your poison. Anything at all.
You said in order for it to be an RPG, it should have stats and skills. I would agree with that. But if you don't have any form of like non-linear choice in what skills you take, I feel like that's no longer like as per that description. That's not even an RPG anymore. That's just like arbitrarily like you get new abilities.
Correct.
Just like, yeah, but like you could describe like some. Okay, you know what this sounds like? Kind of almost like Jack and Daxter, right? Or like Ratchet and Clank, where just like as you're playing the game, you just kind of like eventually or arbitrarily just get new abilities. You don't have any control over when you get them. You can obviously choose which ones you're using, but like it's just you start and then you stop when the game is ended. But I wouldn't consider Ratchet and Clank to be an RPG. But
I mean,
you could argue, or you could argue that Ratchet and Clank is an RPG.
I kind of think that it is.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
Like, you wanted to speak
what makes
to me,
it
Ms. Holcomb?
different
Every
than an
time I've
RPG?
tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor,
I
answer
think-
in single words, and slink away.
Um,
I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive
Okay.
you to my mission.
using the descriptions
Thompson after
for what an RPG as a basis, I feel like most genres have some kind of, they have their genre defining traits, right? And the less of those traits they have, the more of a different genre they just are, right?
Does that make them not an RPG though?
it's
Maybe it's not the defining feature of the game, but it is an RPG still.
You could say it's like 20% an RPG, but it's just at that point it's like how would most people perceive it as? I think most people would perceive Ratchet and Clank as a shooter platformer.
I mean, for sure, it's a platformer.
Are you saying like it can't? Am I saying it can't possibly be an RPG? That there's no way that it could ever conceivably be that, and maybe not. But also, I just realized that my regions have been wrong for a long time now. Fuck. God damn it.
Oh, I thought that was the point. To be honest with you,
No.
I thought there was just like meant to be a border to it.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a border. There's not supposed to be two borders.
Yeah, I guess that would have been
Shit.
double border.
I don't know. It's an interesting question.
It is an interesting question because RPG is such a vague descriptor of a game, despite the fact that it is so commonly talked about as like a type of game.
I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
And I think, you know, when you say RPG, like, people know the games, but they don't necessarily
they
like
the order of society and live beyond
know
the walls
why?
so thoughtfully provided
They
by
know
our
that that's like
Spacer's
an
Choice
RPG,
patrons.
right?
Mhm.
Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Which is why we were talking about what makes an RPG.
Yeah, I guess if I can consider GTA San Andreas a RPG, then I guess, you know, Ratchet and Clank can be an RPG. I guess, like, for me,
which that's the thing, right? Is like the whole way that this started was like, yeah, we were talking about, oh, what was the first RPG you played? And I was like, well, what do you mean? Like, what's the first game I played?
I mean, for me, the first RPG I played was...
it's like, I didn't play Pong. I'm not that old. Pong's not an RPG, that's for sure.
One I played literally had RPG in the name. So I know for sure it's an RPG.
Oh yeah, what was that?
Super Mario RPG.
Okay. I have no idea anything about it.
I couldn't be more RPG. It's got a story. You play as Mario and a group of his friends.
Which is why that descriptor is in there.
And you have skills and stats. And what was the last one?
Has to have loot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's equipment. Yeah, 100% equipment. It's good. It's a good game. One of the best, in my opinion.
Because if you get rid of loot in an RPG, I don't think it's an RPG anymore.
Well, I mean, like, that's an interesting one because it's like, what is considered loot? What is considered equipment? I feel like equipment
just equipable.
So that's not
like
a
something that's
variable I can
equipable.
account for.
That's a very specific thing. Meaning, I would say something you can put on and take off. That's the important part, right? Because like,
I think it's something that you can put on or replace. Not necessarily take off.
Okay, I mean I would say that's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. So I guess for like original Mario, I don't agree with this, but you could argue that an equipable would be like the
you should bring everyone together.
The fucking fireball
Send
suit.
the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the
But there's no skills and stats in the original Mario.
I mean, skills, fireball.
No, that's no. It would have to be like
it's a completely different form of shot.
No, it would have to be like
it's a shot in general.
I feel like a skill is something that improves over time. The fireball is completely static in Mario. You either have it or you don't. There's no like fireball level 2. There's no like you use a fireball enough times, eventually you can shoot more fireballs.
Yeah, no, I'm not like arguing for this actually, but
no, I know, but it is an interesting, like when you plug in the variables, it's like, is it? No. Well, like, yeah. There are 2D platformers that do actually have that kind of stuff in it. I'm trying to remember which ones. There was a game called Lumux. I think it was called Lumux, and it was a game about a lemming, like one of the actual puzzle platformer or puzzle-y lemmings.
Yeah.
And it was an RPG, kinda. Like, it was weird. Like, you had abilities, you had skills. I don't think you had equipment, so maybe it's not an RPG. Tomba. Is that an RPG? I think that one is. I have no idea
what that is.
One day I will do a playthrough of Tomba on stream. Send the power to Edgewater. Convince the deserters. I apologize to whatever poor soul is watching my YouTube stream for just staring at this man. Just talk everyone into coming in there. I'll keep that in mind.
I was gonna say that's a solid thing to just cut out of a YouTube video.
I don't know.
If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the
Maybe.
right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe
Honestly,
as you
just
might
cut
assume.
all audio. Make the game volume very quiet.
One of the reasons
And
I
then just,
transferred here
like,
was to fulfill my duty in
call
hunting
it,
down banned
you
heretical
know,
texts.
BigSimpleLive.
I happen to know such a book is, as we
plays
speak, tainting
the
the collector's
OuterWorlds
library in
ASMR.
Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside
I'm just like,
the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property.
Yeah.
Should you
exactly.
fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
I do think that everybody has sort of their own.
I just want to keep the writing out of
their own
layman's
version
hands.
of what a
It wouldn't do for such information to fall into
a
public
RPG
consumption.
is, though.
It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in
Like,
this
for
colony
me, I
could
very much
understand
associate
its true
RPGs
value,
with
should
looter
they ever
shooters.
read it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
I will say it's been a very long time since there's been an RPG that I've genuinely had any interest in, both the story and the world in any capacity.
Yeah,
I-
I've been
yeah.
I've been playing through the Division 2 recently, and I would say
Borderlands.
What?
It just occurred to me Borderlands is maybe the last one.
Yeah, that would make sense, honestly. I think that's pretty much like the last like relevant RPG. I mean, you're playing an RPG right now.
No, I know. The unwritten line was until this one,
When I was
basically.
little, we'd get freighters
Oh,
in
okay.
every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. Oh, the wind here.
I don't think I want to steal. That's a solid choice. Oh, install mod. Here we go.
So I guess here's an interesting question.
Yeah.
What makes Soul Twerker not an RPG?
I would consider Soul Twerker to be an RPG.
Yeah.
Are you asking me to come up with a reason why it wouldn't be?
Yeah. 'Cause
Um,
I don't think it's the first thing you'd, or in the top 10 style of game that you would think of when you're just thinking of RPGs, even, right?
I kind of put MMO-like into a different category when basically their grind becomes the game, and the
Right? So,
story takes a backseat.
That's what I was sort of thinking. What is just like MMO is sort of an RPG killer, in my opinion. Like, once it becomes an MMO, I stop thinking of it as an RPG.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's not that it isn't one. It's just that it, like, I think an RPG, most of the things that you listed are kind of like on a bell curve or like a graph.
Yeah.
Something like
definitely.
Diablo weighs equipment to be a higher priority than some of the other things. It's not like there isn't a story, but it's not as important as, you know, what kind of next sword or weapon am I going to pick up? You know, that kind of thing. And as with others, I mean, skills are more important or whatever. I think something like this or like the Fallouts basically puts all of the things that make it an RPG to be equal. They're all priority. Oh, is this a rifle? Did I put this in my... Yeah, I did. Wait, did I take... Oh, that is my assault rifle, never mind. I thought I put on my shooty rifle. Vending machine discovered.
Interesting though. That like... just what makes an RPG is such like a staple of video game.
Yeah. There was a time when, honestly, I mean, after Borderlands 1 came out, I was like, man, you could just apply RPG to any genre, and I would probably find it compelling. I don't think this anymore.
I mean, that it's sort of like, you know, I'm saying.
It's like saying what now?
That it's an open world game.
Yeah.
That used to be like such a catchword.
That's the last of them.
Like you think about it and you're just like, yeah, no, it's open world. Like it's an attractor.
Your choices matter. Kane Van Acker, Spacer's Choice Ethologist, assigned to Terra 2. This week I've decided to study Terra ray mating habits. The female Terra rays leave their nesting area in the morning and return in the afternoon with random objects, typically something shiny or bright. Then they build displays with these objects and perform what I can only describe as a dance for an audience of males. If a male likes what he sees, the two go off and nest together in one of the nearby trees. Gerald, if you're reading this, I'm done waiting for you. Collect my things and meet me at the next site. Don't be late, I expect punctuality from my assistants. I think Gerald is dead, and I think whoever wrote this journal is probably too. I want to be able to build robots. I don't know if that's a thing in this game. I like to make autonomous things in these kind of games, I guess. I guess that's what an NPC is.
I was gonna say, it doesn't really feel like this game.
Oh, you can't kill the local fauna, huh? Shit. I don't have any things. Can't get in there. I do appreciate that it seemed to have like rebelliously just added as many colors into this game as it could have possible.
Yeah, it's a very colorful game.
You can kill those guys? I mean, I just shot one point blank and it took it like a champ. I'll try shooting the next one I see. But I am gonna do it with a pistol. Oh, maybe I can knife it. Knife! Oh yeah, knife. I should probably stealth as default. I'm not good at stealth. Mock apple. Oh, marauders. I really should have reloaded, huh? Yeah! I have skill points to spend. Yeah, I mentioned earlier I'm going to save my skill points until I know how I want to play this game. There was more exploding barrels.
I'd be decently surprised if, like, later on there isn't a form of re-skill.
There totally is. In fact, they've already shown me it. Now that you mention that, actually. I guess I don't know.
Moving.
Oh no! Oh, I need to switch to my pistol. God damn it.
That's the last of them. Sure thing.
I forgot. No.
Be right there.
Yeah. I forgot what Z did. I honestly pressed it just to find out. What does X do? Yeah. There were a lot of guys here. Okay, here we go. Look at all this shit. Light machine gun. Heck yeah, bud. Ooh, that's some nice DPS. Nice. Alright, let's look at some of these skills. Long guns. Decreases weapon sway while firing rifles after long guns. And other long guns. Also increases critical hit chance. This seems like something I probably do want. I kind of want to increase my persuade. Oh, I see. You just put him up like that. Okay. So you don't have to, you don't really have to get specific at all. You just kind of throw your points into groups, which is nice. You have unlocked location hit effects for tactical time dilation, hitting enemies in different locations during TTD. Maims or cripples those body parts. Try different locations, see different effects. Combat dialogue abilities. Not until they hit 50 points. Oh, I see. Tactical time dilation lasts longer. Lone Wolf. That's straight out of one of those one of the Fallout games. That perk. Years of adrenatime use have left a permanent pep in your step. Faster walk speed, kind of nice. High maintenance. Workbench's sight alignment tool is much more accurate. You've become very efficient at transporting goods. Maybe you should have been born as a cargo hauler. Unlock the ability to fast travel when encumbered. Well, I'm not sure. I think probably just toughness. I know it's boring, but you know, it's an easy one to take. Dreno. Nice. Oh, companion skills add to your skill checks. Nice. That's very, very D&D. I don't know if that was a thing in the Fallout games. But I do like that. That's a nice incentive to have a companion. I will say.
Yeah.
Yeah. This place is cool. Oh, fuck my leg.
You get the big crunch?
Big crunch. I kind of want a pew pew laser gun. Oh, fuck. Solid. Very good gun. Very like this gun. Yes, good. Happy. Let me give that a yo. Just collect everything. There are body parts everywhere. I'm wondering if I can break down some of the extra assault rifles and the parts and shit. Probably.
Has some form of crafting been introduced already, or?
Yeah, kinda. I mean, it's not very... It doesn't seem to be very deep, at least not yet. I haven't figured out... I haven't figured it out. I'm the big dumbing.
Alright.
I'll figure it out. Pick everything up, over encumber right away. Model spaceship. Are bits the currency in this game? It's just like in real life.
Yeah. It's made for the streamers.
Yeah. Every time I get 5 bits in the game, I get 5 bits in real life.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. What is this? Skin tough salve. Bypass shunt. I don't know what that is. There's a lot of things in this game. I'm gonna have to look at them and figure out what they do. Read things.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Feels weird carrying a gun around all the time. Like, I feel like I should have to, like, holster my weapon. I'm glad I don't, but it's also kind of weird.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here.
Have you seen my gun?
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
I just got shot into space. Little bits.
You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Appreciate it. Honest.
All right, let's do this.
I'll tell you what I can. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already. Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about. Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why.
How did your game with the horrible people go?
Got no useful skill as far as I could tell.
It went pretty well. I'm probably gonna play some more of that tomorrow.
Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does. She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own. What is it?
Alright, let's check my journal. The illustrated manual. I probably should do that at some point. He has marked the location on your map. Oh, you can botch a quest? That's pretty funny. Oh, this place is pretty robust. I was expecting squalor.
Fancy duds. Do the tubes get in your way? You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off. Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions. Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
I don't know if it's gonna be as simple as that. I'm thinking I want to do Thursdays and Fridays. I think I'm probably gonna end up streaming 4 days a week, but it might be 5. I want to do Thursday, Friday. I have something specific in mind for Fridays. And probably Mondays and Tuesdays. Maybe take a break in the middle of the week, but it really depends. either way, yeah, I gotta do less streaming and more social media stuff, and like give myself time to actually like queue up all of the week's streams for YouTube and stuff like that.
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd. The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day. Hey, I got time. Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Merchant skill. Restricted stock. You cannot purchase this restricted stock. Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez. Man. Ah. I don't have even close to what I need to get the thing I actually want. Fun times barrel.
You cannot handle my strongest stock.
Oh man, I'm not good with consumables. I just hoard them. I never use them. What is this? Ooh, lockpick +5. Nice. Tech skills. 9 armor. I have something like that and I haven't been using it? Shit. I have 2 of them. Condition 100%, condition 100%. Why are these different? Level 2. Level 2. Why do these 2 things sell for different amount? It's weird. Spot the difference, spot the difference. I see nothing. I'm just gonna sell the expensive one. Big oof, just found out. That's like the best thing ever. Oh my god. How could you get rid of that? Stop comparing. I want to compare these 2 now. Because these look exactly the same as well. Yeah, I think they are. Okay. Yeah, I've got some very good new equipment that I should be using.
It's an RPG, my dude.
Yo, I can take things off.
Damn.
My armor is pretty poppin' now. Yo, my dude looks like something out of a fucking... He looks like the Doom guy, kinda. Only more brutal.
More brutal?
Brutal.
Brutalia?
Brutaliano?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Solid.
Yep.
I don't want to steal things. What am I doing in this guy's house? Stealing things. Stop that.
That's a good question. What are you doing?
Choices matter. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'ams. And would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years hence and tell myself, oh wow, I did hate the Veil once, didn't I? Just because I got sick. Everybody's sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much adrenatime. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? You misappropriate 1 box of adrenatime and suddenly you're committing larceny. That's true. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today is the day. You take your destiny in your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires, probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me, living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. Been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple weeks if I ration. Got some adrenatime too. Everybody loves adrenatime. Even Marauders, right? Got odds those Marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple syringes of adrenatime before their eyes. This is gonna be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. She's fucking super dead. There ain't a doubt in my mind. Nice poster. No more short Troys for me, long Troys or nothing from now on. What does that mean? What happened in the week that I disappeared? Is this a new theory? There's small and big Troy? There's actually 2 Troys.
Yeah, all of the Troys. No, wasn't that just today? That was today then.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh. I was gonna say, was fry a euphemism for dick?
Excuse me?
Well, because you just said that you've never met a woman who wouldn't take a fry.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just wondering.
Yeah? Yeah, you were. You were wondering. I believe that. I believe that.
Everyone all right?
That was relatively easy.
It's weird though. There's just something about the French fry.
They probably said they didn't want any food and then they were gonna take my fries. I could have got some spicy fries today, and honestly I regret not getting them.
Yeah.
Spicy fries are the bomb, Diggs. Ah, Jesus Christ.
What type of spicy fries?
Homemade. Well, I say homemade at this cafe that I like to go to. Probably they just make fucking McCain, or, heat up some McCain spicy fries. But they usually make pretty good food, so I assume it's better than that. They were making homemade burgers and fries. I got there right when they sold their last burger. Not that I was gonna buy one.
I don't know, man. You should buy some burgers from me.
No, I'm doing good. Not eating meat, except for eating basically my body weight in sushi the last 2 days.
Yeah, I believe that as well.
Well, you know, oh, Jesus! Fucking Pavardi, get over here! You're dead! Fucking idiot. Oh, it's Zoe. Hi, Zoe. Do you need healing?
Where are we headed?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother. Okay, let's do this now.
Account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one that ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
Parvati is nice. I like her. She reminds me of Noelle. She'd be better if her hair was blue.
Excuse me.
Just fucking opening up the worms, dumping them on the floor, and shitting on them.
Is there something about blue hair that I missed?
Alex has blue hair.
Who's that?
From Oxenfree. Alright, hey Zoe.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
See, now Zoe, she'd make a good partner.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen. I'm great at clarifying. No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit. I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
I mean, you actually got away with it? Most marauders, you'd think that they'd just like fucking kill you as soon as they saw the adrenatime. Or whatever drug.
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? but a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I've got all the time in Halcyon. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
I could try and persuade her. I honestly don't really want to. Let's see how it plays out if I don't try. It's still giving me a quest marker to her though.
Consider the Marauder life? It's pretty sweet. I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me. Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of the Mass Marketeer? Why didn't you say so? I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
She seems so happy as a marauder. I feel like I've destroyed this person. Oh well.
That is your job.
It was my job.
To just destroy people.
Yeah. That's what gives me the skills and stats. And equipment. Game wouldn't be an RPG if I didn't destroy people. Ah, oh, Jesus Christ!
True.
There's a mine. Is that another mine right there? Yep. I wonder if I can disarm those. I can't wait to find out or find some of these robots not destroyed and trying to kill me. Oh shit. Some good stuff there. I assume. I don't know if any of this stuff is good, to be honest.
I'm sure it's good.
There's a lot of it anyway. Alright, I'm gonna try and disarm one of these mines. Nope. Never mind. That doesn't work. Hey, let's cross another thing off. I guess I need to go back. Yeah, I need to go back. Oh, I am a gnat's whisker away from leveling up. My leg's broken.
Actually?
Yeah, actually, can't seem to run.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Have you tried using a band-aid?
Yeah, but like, oh, I mean, no, I haven't, because I'm not really in dire straits. I don't really want to waste one.
That's fair enough.
I do have to walk basically a mile, though. I guess I will use one. Oh, I'm encumbered. That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, I can break things down. Okay, break it down. I have this shock cannon. Oh, that could be kind of cool. I don't know why I'm not using that, to be honest. Sounds like a pew pew laser gun. Tool used to hack computers. Okay. What is this? Geothermal passcode. Okay. Let's have a look at this. That's not a shocky weapon. This is a shocky weapon. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. I gotta find something to kill.
That looks pretty electrical, yeah.
I gotta kill something now. Oh, there's a primal behemoth. Oh, I almost straight up jumped off a cliff. Alright, let's I'm gonna use my pistol to draw these guys near.
Here we go.
What are you doing? How did you get down there? Oh my god.
I'm on my way.
Oh, hi. How do I use it? Oh, there we go. Oh my god. I might die, actually. I may have taken on a little bit too much here. Well, to be fair, I was doing very well there. I did not expect to kill nearly as many as I did. Oh no, I'm over encumbered again. Fuck. Gotta do all this shit again. Let me maybe I can do it quickly. Nope. This is unwieldy a little bit. Alright, I just have to save after I do that. Okay. Just don't take on literally an army of behemoths. And I'll be fine.
Seems reasonable enough.
Yeah, that's part of that whole choices thing. You know? Sometimes you gotta...
the commercial for this game is like... two people fighting, and then it's like... Well, you make a decision. And then you shoot one of them, and the person's like, well, you could have chose not to shoot.
Is this true?
Yeah.
That's really fun. Yeah. I've been seeing things crop up for this like mobile Walking Dead game. That's like, what do? Flee or kill? And it's like, God, Jesus Christ, this is tread ground.
My favorite mobile game, like ads are the ones where it's like an advertisement for just like a random mobile game, but it shows the like little. There's your character in one section. There's a pullable blockade that's holding back lava, and then there's a
What happened?
a pullable blockade covering gold. And suppose you would assume, well, my character has to get to the gold.
Oh yeah, I see. I remember, yeah, and then there's like lava in one of them too. Always.
Yeah. But just like that seems kind of interesting. I wouldn't mind a puzzle game like that.
Zoe. The same Zoe who
I
doesn't know a
downloaded
barrel
it.
from a trigger.
That's not the game.
Well, I've
It's
heard
not.
stranger things.
Nope, that's not the game.
You pretty much did my
really
job for
even
me.
at all.
Least I could do is pay you for your trouble.
It was just like a crappy
Let me know
puzzle
if I
game.
can do something for you.
In like the sense of a completely different. It was a completely different game, man. I guess that's what I'm getting at.
It was a completely different game.
It was a completely different game.
Jeez. It was a completely different game. Oh, wait a minute. Bleh. Yep.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions?
Oh, that's gonna make killing you really difficult now.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening.
Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want chip parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're
That's an
going
interesting
that
idea.
route, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Oh, if you're gonna put it on those terms, listen now.
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Yeah, that's true.
all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
That's interesting.
It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it. All anyone ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
What's up?
Poop.
Are you enjoying OuterWorlds?
Pretty good so far.
You bring power to Reed's town, and you'll be killing us.
I'm not gonna watch because I don't want to
Reed
get
knows
much
it.
spoiled.
He's
'cause
counting
you're
on
around
it.
where I am.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
I mean, this moral choice is not very gray, but very just black and white. Either you be a huge cunt, or, you know, go and fucking rob Walmart. Seems like the choice is clear.
Yeah.
La doo doo. I'm doing alright. I had some sushi. Whatever. Unlock the fast travel.
Oh god, I want pizza.
I don't know what perk I should get.
Get the good one.
Shit, yeah, you're right. I already got the, like, objectively best one.
Oh yeah, which is?
Oh, that's Thomas.
More health.
He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Fair enough.
All of the other ones are just, like, good when this happens. I guess I'll take the weapon durability loss, maybe. It's like... Or maybe carrying capacity. I'll take carrying capacity, sure, why not?
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Da 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 da! Da da da! Ba da ba ba! Claimed. When did I get a bolter pistol? Did I get that just now? Ooh, that's a really cool looking pistol. Heck yeah, bud.
So I've started watching Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite things is that like once every like 3 or 4 episodes they choose one guy to just like completely shit on. For no reason. Like his idea is okay, it's not terrible. And they just go nuts to just shit on him. Really bad.
That sounds really mean.
Like there are people that have worse ideas and are like, oh, I can see how some people can use this. It's kind of nice. And then one guy's like, yeah, this is a kind of okay idea. You fucking stupid? There's no market for this. What are you talking about? You're being ignorant. It's like, what the fuck? I just wanted to sell my things.
My handball. Slap ball. What was that game called? I think I wanted to do.
Headball?
Was it just handball?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Me either.
The guy was like, gonna make it. I'm gonna make this an Olympic sport. It was like slap ball. It was like such a. He's so far away.
Sorry, I was getting some candy.
Did you go trick or treating?
Slap ball. Yeah.
I believe it.
Did you go as a
I got
spooky
these
ghost?
At a party I went to. Nah, I went as Steve the Hare Harrington.
Here we go.
Ooh, that's a big monster.
I had to get an excuse as to why I wouldn't cut my hair. No, yeah, for Halloween costume, I'd fall up with it.
Wow, great work.
There we go.
Well, this Orthrus dude seemed like a big deal. For some reason had a bunch of shit on him. Did I just like find an adventurer in his stomach or something? Like, what the hell?
Why is Merry Christmas fucking trending?
Well, I see Halloween just ended.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when Halloween ends, there's just people making the joke like, alright, you guys ready? Only one more year until Halloween.
I hate that. Or fucking the New Year's, I'm like, oh, I haven't pooped since last year. Fuck off. Fuck off.
So angry.
I've been taking a shit like that for a whole year.
He is angry.
Incoming.
Oh, he shoots lasers at me. Can I shoot through this wall? Hmm. What the fuck are you doing?
What?
Man, the partner is as silly as I had feared.
If you want, you can set them to not attack. Unless you give specific orders to attack.
It's not that I don't want them to attack, it's just that I don't want them to run literally into fucking horrible danger. Yo, this weapon is actually amazing. Where are you, Pavardi? Oh, there you are. Hello. Provolone. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Havarti from now on. Wait, what am I doing? I don't want to do this.
Do what?
Geothermal power plant. This is not where I want to be.
For what?
Well, this is if I want to do the evil shit.
No, the geothermal power plant, you choose where you want to send the power.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, thank you. I thought there were two different plants.
That too. That's what confused me.
I thought there were two different plants.
Dude, there was a guy. Oh, this is hilarious. There was a guy in Corey's chat yesterday that was like, "This game's fucking stupid. It's fucking, I don't understand." And like, we found his YouTube channel.
Oh no.
And oh my god, this guy is worse than DSP.
I hope we're doing the right thing.
Like,
he might have a career yet then.
Horrible. Hold on. Let me give you some quick stats. Let's see, Frankie McDonald? No. Oh, here we go. Here's his. He's got 1, 2, 3. Okay. He has 2 videos based on the fact that he couldn't get past the tutorial because he didn't realize that you had to shoot those barrels that had a green marker over them.
Wow.
And he's like showing, oh, I don't get what I'm supposed to do here. It never tells you what. When I walk up to the barrels, the crosshair turns. Why does it turn red? What does that mean? It's like, really? This dude has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos on OuterWorlds. One of them is 2 hours long. and it's just him bitching.
Man, I just realized I've been streaming for 8 hours.
Hell yeah.
I kind of wanted to not get into that, back into that habit, but I am enjoying this game a lot, so what the fuck ever.
Processing data.
He also complains that the game doesn't have microtransactions.
Sorry, he did, actually?
He's like, this game doesn't have the stuff that everyone else is doing, like battle passes or anything like that.
Yeah, that's... I can forgive him for everything else, but not for that. Not for that.
Yo, a new yo-yo came out?
I don't know. There's just like... There's that group of people that really seem to enjoy that form of like game modeling. And it's quite strange.
The arcade. It's $20.
I mean, I get it. I don't get complaining about it, though.
Oh, this looks so good. Oh, I love this yo-yo. Oh, no.
You gonna buy that yo-yo?
Maybe. I haven't bought one in like 2 months.
Now, I guarantee you I'm gonna fuck this up. I'm gonna save before I do it because every single time I'm... Oh shit, hold on a second.
Cheek is so good.
Every time something like this happens, it's like, do you want to divert it to or from? And I get confused because I'm not sure.
It says both.
Alright. Do you want to disarm the nuke or do you want to explode the nuke?
I mean, those are pretty.
Yeah, I know. I'm just, I know.
Fallout 3 did not give me a clear representation of what the nuke would do when I blew it up.
That's true.
I did not know it was gonna explode.
Unexpected.
Here we go.
Solid. I want to save my electricity ammo because that thing is just murdering everything. My hacking skill is too low. Well, what the fuck?
So as expected, Death Stranding sitting on a bunch of 9s and 10s.
Yeah.
Oh, did that come out?
The embargo for reviews came out.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I thought it was like
Comes out on the 8th. And on
yeah,
PC.
I thought it was
summer.
in November somewhere.
It comes out for PC in summer.
Oh.
Brutal.
Hey, at least it's coming to PC, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, I didn't expect that at all.
Me either.
But like, that's a very spoiler-heavy game. If it's even a month late, it's like, what the fuck ever.
I'm just glad they said that before it came out on console.
Yeah, that's true.
Unlike some developers.
Yeah.
Yeah, those developers can fuck off.
Yeah.
It's true.
Cassis.
Uh-huh.
I really should read this. Hold on. I should be reading it out loud. I don't think it's terribly exciting, to be honest. Yeah, no, I am going to be buying Red Dead Redemption on PC when it's on sale, and no sooner. That's my stance on that. Oh,
There's
also, I guess
there's
it's...
so many better gambling games though.
Yeah, that's true. Also, isn't it on their like proprietary like new Rockstar launcher? Like, I understand, I get it. Yeah, that's the thing. In fact, they were giving away San Andreas for free on there just to encourage people to download it, prepping people for the launch of RDR2, I'm sure.
Rockstar Games Launcher.
Yep.
Catchy name.
I know, right?
Away, Phantom!
It just, like, I get it. There's no reason why they should have to lose, you know, whatever cut that Steam wants on their game. I understand that, but that doesn't mean I have to go along with it.
You're not real. You're not real.
Pre-purchase Red Dead Redemption 2 for PC on the Rockstar Games Launcher to get a free PC game.
The Phantom's never talked before.
Free upgrades to
I knew I
premium
shouldn't have eaten that
editions,
sprat raw.
bonus game content, and more.
See, Higgins, this is why you must
What are we
always
talking
boil
about?
your sprats before ingesting.
We're talking about Rockstar Games Launcher.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane.
Adidas men's
I use it as a
Ultra Boost
reminder.
19 running shoes, $90.
I mean, I'll install
Hard to
this.
say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between
Adidas
2
men's
weeks and forever.
Ultra
My
Boost
recollection's a touch
ST
fuzzy
shoes,
these days.
$69.
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals,
I really
drones,
like when,
sentries, repaired them, maintained,
when
upgraded,
games
did it all from my old workroom just
let
over in
you
the next
just
section.
automatically or manually change the install folder.
What doesn't let you?
Like the actual wording of it. Like you can just
Oh,
edit the
yeah.
text of it instead of having to browse and then create new folder.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with
all
the
of that
mechanicals.
bullshit.
If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us with prodding irons.
Because I have all of my other drives set up with the same folder naming algorithm as everything else.
You know, you remind me of
or as your,
myself
like
back
your
when I
normal
was
C
an
drive. So
intergalactic
there's
adventurer.
program files and whatever.
I discovered a flaw. Their
Both of the
hostility
program
levels were
files,
hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite
And then I
the
just
targeting
changed the
protocol
letter
so they
at the
attack each
start.
other instead.
For what drive it's actually on.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
Oh, I'm sleepy.
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room.
I had like a
It
sugar
should
rush
have
and I'm
options
like,
to change how the
ugh.
mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh,
Yeah.
now that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior
Sounds like
control
candy,
terminal.
for sure.
Here, let me just write it down for you.
I
The
got
tail.
so much.
Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
Why'd you get so much of it?
Jimmy'd opened the vending
friend's party,
machines.
they're just like,
that
we don't
lasted
want
a good
this
couple of
here.
months.
It's like, okay.
Eventually, I had to resort to
Mm.
more unconventional means of filling my insides.
That's cool.
Braised.
And now I have like
boiled,
5 pounds
charred,
of random
skewered.
chocolates
Sprats
and
are
shit.
good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Wait a minute, you missed out. Did you want? He wanted to die?
I mean, I think you know what you have to do.
Yeah, that's true.
What are they gonna do? Punish you for killing the man who wants to die?
That's right. I mean, honestly, there's no There's no not killing him here.
Yeah, dude.
You know what my favorite part about this game so far? Well, no, not really my favorite part. Well, the one thing I really enjoy, though.
What, Dad? I knew that was gonna throw you off.
Is he playing Sorry? Is it when I hit the quick save, it doesn't like cut away to a now saving thing that takes a second, so I can kind of do a stealthy save and then shoot an NPC dead. It's great. I'm enjoying that. But also, it's pretty seamless. The game's doing a very good job of like not, you know, it's running well.
I just wish the game was open world.
Is it not?
It's like big levels.
I think that's a fair compromise. And I mean, like, that's been established for a long time.
I'm just saying, I would have liked. Like, it doesn't take away my enjoyment from the game.
Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, it would have been kind of neat, for sure. Select new target. Define intruders. Define intruders as Spacer's Choice Auto Mechanicals. Heck yeah, bud. Look at him go!
I don't know what my social club login is.
They're shooting each other. Are you making a Rockstar Launcher account?
Well, I mean, I already have a social club account, but...
God, I forgot. So do I. Jesus Christ.
Welcome to the world of
I mean,
accounts.
It's not nearly as, like, offense... Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna get into this.
Okay, I'm gonna head to bed. I'm crashing real hard.
Good night, son.
Oh, it's so early. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Fuck.
Yeah, I figure I might as well.
Heck yeah, bud. I got a slow-mo and everything. That was great.
Doesn't harm me, that's for sure.
But what if it did?
Yeah, scan my computer for previously installed titles that might be available on this launcher. Why not?
There's like 3 games on that launcher.
I mean, I knew that there was one that I'd find.
Yeah, which one? GTA 5?
Yeah.
Did it find it?
I found it.
Warren's asking, you know? In this day and age, this shit is so stupid sometimes.
Like it actually, I clicked sure on that and it just instantly threw it on there. It didn't even scan, to be honest with you. It just happened. But you never know. Maybe they'll give out some like free Max Payne or something.
Free for a limited time. Fez. Super Meat Boy. You know, this game has a kind of a floaty, low gravity, and it confuses me into thinking I can just jump over a ledge. But the The fall damage is very real.
Yeah. I mean, like with the Epic launcher, I've just like always had that. And then as soon as it became like a game thing, I just like started giving out free games. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I've amassed 25 games from them. I'm trying to think, was it always called the Epic Launcher?
No. I can't remember what it was called, but I know it wasn't called that always.
Because I got it just to mess around with the Unreal Engine. Which was like 5 years ago at this point.
Crap, it's right above me. Oh, there's a ladder right here. Shit. I didn't even see it. Walked right by it twice.
Where'd they go? If we send the power to Mrs. Devitt, what happens to the veil?
Honestly, who gives a crap?
Here we go! Everyone alright?
Probably don't have to kill these robots, but they are 650 XP each, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I don't think there's any downside to doing so except maybe taking a few dings.
That's the last.
The design of this place is pretty cool. I'm enjoying this place. It's like a little dungeon.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you.
Interesting. I
Do you
didn't realize that
understand what you're about to do?
the revenue split was actually public for having your game on Epic.
Yeah.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I
Or
think
they
it would
just
be
keep
cruel.
that behind closed doors.
I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Walking
I
Lip.
can't seem to find what it was called before.
Walking Lip, I don't even know what that means. I haven't even gotten that far. Oh, you mean like, am I gonna be a good guy or a bad guy? Is that what that means? It's a Mass Effect
buddy.
reference. Oh, I never played Mass Effect. I'm probably gonna be a good guy. A good guy with dick tendencies. I don't like to play... I mean, if they're gonna give me a black and white choice like this every time, then I'm always gonna pick the good choice because I don't like to play an asshole. It just doesn't feel very fun to me.
Oh.
So this character is now trying to make this decision gray by suggesting that killing off Edgewater is actually a bad idea.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
I mean, that was not very established. I saw that she resented the town. I didn't see that she was like happy in its suffering. And I mean, the Reed dude sent me to literally destroy the community. I mean, how am I to believe that he doesn't have the same amount of hatred? It's really just kind of a you know, her versus him situation. There's not really a good answer here, I guess.
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
Sorry,
Edgewater can
like
bite me.
I felt like I had to say something.
Bite you it will, I'm sure.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order. I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town?
Deserter's reputation increased. Listen, there's a very good solution here. I mean, you know, I'm not saying I didn't take a side. I very obviously took a side. But now that Edgewater is going to die, it's not like the people are. The you know, the conclusion is final. We know what's going to happen. We can help them. And we're going to help them by telling them that there's a perfectly reasonable community that they can join outside of the town. That is the correct solution. And you know what? If it was up to me and I had written a good solution, a good ending for this little story here, I would say that the community at the Botanical Gardens should welcome Reed as one of their new community members. That's where I would do. You cut off the power to Edgewater. You did the opposite. You cut it off. You cut off the community. Really? That decision seemed pretty black and white up until that last second there, where she was like, "Yeah, but like, yeah, I guess." Oh, hack skill. Increases your ranged weapon skills. Interesting. Yeah, sure. I wonder how it's gonna play out. Like I feel like if they cover their bases, then there should be a dialogue where it's like, okay, so we've killed off a town for your community, right? You need to accept the fact that Reed may need a place to live now. If he wants to. Like, the thing is that he can, like, he's out of a job, basically. He got his, he you know, he's screwed. So you guys should take care of him like you've taken care of all of the rest of the the village, the town. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm finding this game really pretty comfortable in terms of the enemies I meet. I've always found in a lot of the Elder Scrolls games and Bethesda games is like you immediately hit a wall. It's like, okay, can't go that way. Can't go that way. I can go this way, but it's gonna be a fucking painful struggle. And then you just like, I gotta go grind for a while. Find a quest I can actually do.
Did you get that with Bethesda games?
Yeah. I'm sure this is very like, you know, like, it's just like very consistently something I encounter. It's like, okay, oh shit, you know, I'm in an area and I'm getting fucking ripped to shreds.
Like, I haven't played too many Bethesda games, really. Just, you know, I don't really like that many games, but I remember first playing through, like, Skyrim. And, I maybe got, like, 15 hours into the game before I realized that, like, oh, dragons aren't spawning because I, like, haven't done the main story literally at all.
Solid. Honestly, the perfect way to play that game. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I was just leaving. You know what? This town's doomed anyway. Let's go ahead and take that.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it? Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me.
Nah. You're all slaves to Spacer's choice.
Liberating? Edgewater is my home. The only home I've ever had. I put down roots here, gave decades of my life to this place. I never asked to be liberated. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
I don't want them bleeding all over my power regulator.
All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be.
Yeah.
Stand down, all of you. We're done.
In my playthrough, I cut off the power to the garden, then I got Adelaide to come back by getting rid of Reed. So the only person who really lost was Reed. Oh, that's actually probably the best result. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, that still makes them all slaves to Spacer's Choice, though. So, I mean, debatable. If I'm gonna argue, or nitpick that solution. It is a good solution, though. I do appreciate that. Oh, I still need to get that book. Let's do that before we put the power regulator in the ship, and then I'm probably gonna call stream.
On my way. Not even a scratch. Nice one.
Oh, Jesus.
Can't get past that armor.
Man, my companion is always dead. I even told her to like stay here. I'm gonna have to start like making a note of like when combat's about to start to set her position for her. There you go. That was a very Borderlands-y scream. You can give her better armor too? Oh shit. How do I do that?
Something you need?
No, it's not like that. Is it X? X doesn't seem to do anything. She has her own menu. Go to the menu screen. Oh, I see. Okay. Good to know. Ah, that'll give me better lockpicking skill too, huh? Good to know. Good to know. I am really enjoying this. I know, that's rare for me to say. But this is very good.
Yo, that's legitness.
That is legitness. Retrofitted heavy power armor. Heck yes. Collector's domicile. Just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books moldering in some contraband locker. I stashed them all away in a cave over by the river. Oh, now we gotta check that out. Oh, that's our mission right now. Oops. Oops. Extendo site. Oh, heck yeah, bud. Can change your behavior in that menu too. Oh, yes. Fuck yeah. How? Oh, here we go. Close. Not aggressive. Defensive. Thank you. Perfect. Give her some extra health, probably. Yeah, actually engineering would be nice. I don't know. Yeah, you know what, engineering. Her dying is not really a big deal for me. I mean, she doesn't really seem to die. I'm not in hard mode, so... Oh. Should I wear that power armor, I wonder? Ooh! It does make me, like, just decidedly not stealthy, but... Ooh, look at it! I'm basically a fucking space cowboy now. I'm a... Oh man, this is good. Solid.
Wow, yeah, that was quite the outfit.
Yo, I'm like basically a Bionicle now. I like that I can also see the armor even represented by my arm. That's kind of nice.
Is there a saturation like setting in this game?
Maybe? Probably not. No? Why?
Just wondering. I feel like it wouldn't be a bad setting to have.
Crank it up or tone it down?
Well, the game is already far too saturated. So, me personally, I would turn it down.
Nah, crank that bitch.
Like, there should be a normal saturation setting, and then default saturation setting. Because, like, this is default. But there should be a normal.
I don't know, I don't find it any more saturated than, like, Borderlands.
It is, for sure.
Alright, I'll take your word for it. How many of these books have you found so far? You mean the ones that you have to find for the what's his name? I'm terrible at remembering this shit. The Vicar. He asks you to find more than just the one book? This is the first one I'll be finding. Oh, that's a fucking mine.
Saturated.
Jesus.
It might not be as saturated, but this game definitely has a lot more liberal use of colors. Which is cool. It's interesting.
I like it. It's kind of nice. It's like, honestly, if I had enjoyed the gameplay of Sunshine Overdrive. Was it Sunshine Overdrive? Can't remember. Sunset Overdrive. I probably would have like enjoyed the shit out of that game because I did like the look of it. But like, yeah, I like saturated games.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. That's for sure.
Oh, hello.
It is very pretty looking. I think if I were to just be playing it for an extended amount of time, I'd
What the fuck? You know, that was the first time I'd used a health kit in a very long time, and then I died as I was using it. I was like, you know what? I can definitely make it through this, and I used the kit, and right as the guy is about to do it, like, nope. Okay. Well, that's okay. I'm honestly using like one of my worst weapons to get this job done. I noticed that when you set your follow to defensive, they don't shoot at all. Really? There's gotta be a compromise here. What about passive?
Nerf.
It's nerf. Are you sure passive doesn't? Oh, once told to attack a unit. Okay. Alright. I'll have to tell them to attack a unit then. Where are these oh, what the fuck is that? That thing is very creepy looking. I don't like that at all. I'm about ready to level up again.
Heck yeah, dude.
Heck yeah. I never saw one of those when I played. Must have missed it. Creepy little bitch. These guys all gathering.
Whole life in that cannery.
Yeah.
Must be very proud. Spacer's Choice takes care of it.
Is Reed hiding in there?
Got my hands full at the moment. Make it quick, please. As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals, even during times of unplanned crisis or unauthorized general chaos. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders.
Nice.
Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
Yeah, I think probably it would be very stupid to talk about someone you're working for who is wanted to an officer. Oh, I'm not going to do that.
All the lights in town went out. Since then, I've had wild-eyed workers begging my guidance.
Really cool
I'm
that
surprised you would go along with this action, Ms. Holcomb.
I'm not sure what the right and wrong of it is, sir. But leaving the deserters with neither walls nor lights would have left them to the mercy of marauders.
Let's hope walls alone are sufficient then.
I don't even know what I was saying anymore. What was I saying?
It's really cool that
that basically the whole town and all of the kind of side characters are following the plot of this mission that basically the town's and power is out. Because, like, you know, like you do a thing and it seems sometimes in RPGs it hardly affects the world in any way. Obviously, I'm talking to the Vicar, they're a major character, but, you know, it's neat to me that like, oh, they're gathering outside and everyone's like, what's going on? How are we gonna fix this? Never saw one of those. Oh, you're talking about the boa. Fuck. I'm never not gonna be able to do that.
Oh, inarguably. This town was a pustule on the ass of the architect. Metaphorically speaking. You took it upon yourself to decide the fate of strangers. I don't know whether that's confidence or arrogance. Either way, I'm fascinated. I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here.
Can I speak to Adelaide? Yeah, I'll do that.
Who, for some reason, doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness
I've taken a screen grab of this game. And I've adjusted the color palette up to my liking.
But there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
That's sort of a normal verse.
Yes.
Not so saturated.
And thank you for
version.
pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so. They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands. Selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true words of wisdom to your liking. Have you? These people need something. Anything they can grasp to survive. Delving into the metaphysical minutiae of the grand plan would be nonsense to them, if not worse. My apologies. The townsfolk are having a tough time of it, and it's been difficult for me to enrich their lives. They are good people. It is just difficult to reach them. Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French! Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets.
What is this fucking French? That's really funny.
I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death. The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but We've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original b0xman journal. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Oh, neat.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back.
This is actually really cool.
I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict,
What's
though.
that?
Vicar, I honestly thought they were just kind of a side character. Like, yo, I could like join your ship if you, because he needs to find a translator for his French philosophy book. Fairly competent at hacking computers.
Fantastic.
Wait, if I take him, is
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say.
Pavardi gone?
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Can now join the party. Does that mean I have both of them? Yo! That's really cool. I really did not expect, considering how much shit he was talking and how angry he seems, like, there's no way he's gonna join your ship, dude. That is really cool. I like him too. He's actually one of the most interesting NPCs I've honestly fucking talked to. You can have 2 followers at a time in this game. I kind of like Vicar Max. I'm sure there's like a, you know, very good follower out there that people love, but I kind of want to keep him for now. So I am going to talk to Adelaide. There's those bounties to do. I don't think I want to do those tonight. I'm going to go talk to Adelaide and then probably call it. This game is very Moorish. Jesus. I'm just gonna fast travel, honestly. Oh wait, no, that's the geothermal map. My bad. Botanical gardens. In the game, they say get followers to boost your gameplay style or just hang out with who you like the best. Hey, do you have something to say?
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own bare hands.
Oh, okay. That's it, huh? Kind of disappointed you don't have like a, you know, more to say than that. Where are you, Adelaide? I don't want to take that. Hey, there you are.
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear. Blunt as a hammer. But you're right. Nothing can undo the past. Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go. Not as many as you'd think. We're not about to let the whole town join our flock. Just the ones willing to renounce their corporate loyalties.
Now, come on.
Live the way nature intended.
Hold on now.
I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life. Well, I have got nothing against a little good old-fashioned pragmatism. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
No, that's not the end.
You are welcome here.
Ah, shit. Well, that's it. Honestly, I feel like there were better ways to follow that dialogue tree, but it's not clear which questions are, like, permanent in the sense that when you ask them, the rest of them disappear. But, you know. Yeah, I feel like there could have been better conclusions for that story. For the route I took. But that's alright. I'm gonna go shove my doohickey in my ship, because I am looking forward to... I don't want to necessarily leave, but, you know. I do just kind of want to put a tack in this first part of the game.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post. I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no, but can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? I know. Mr. Thompson said I was to chaperone you about the Veil. Loan me out to you like I was Spacer's Choice property. Well, they may think I am, but I'm not. Yeah, Mr. Thompson's got a temper. But I'm more scared of missing out than I am of him. I don't want to lose my one chance at seeing the stars. Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain.
That's how it
now.
plays out in my game. A loading game paints me as a hero stranger who saved Edgewater. Alright. Let's see what mine says. The unreliable.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Wow.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
I can come back, right? I assume I can come back. Oh, there you go. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. I think that's the pragmatist's ending, pretty much.
Dr. Phineas Wells.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the Hope. Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board.
Yep.
They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and
You taking
power,
off?
but it's a lie.
It's
The
about
board's
that
only
time.
interested in filling their own
I'm just about ready to kill this. I'm just waiting for this dialogue.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart,
But
please
I
select a
should be on
destination on your
tomorrow.
navigation terminal.
I've got an interesting segment for tomorrow I'm looking forward to showing off. Should be fun.
I'm not sure if I have D&D to borrow.
Oh yeah, I always forget about the indie shit.
I'm not sure if I do. I know some people were questionable about if they would make it or not, so maybe I'll be around, maybe I won't.
Solid.
I'll for sure be around, you know, later in the night, but I'm out of here for now.
Okay.
Good night.
Take it easy. take it sneezy. Yep. I am actually amazed at how much I'm enjoying this game.